Hey everyone, this is Joe Bryant, and this is my favorite part of the city in Pardubic, Tyršových sadech. How did I get into basketball was my family. I have a lot of older cousins. My mom played basketball overseas for a while. And what fascinated about it was just how hard they play, the team sport aspect of the game. You know, seeing your teammates succeed, and the ultimate goal is winning. When I first started having a dream of playing in the NBA was 5, all the way up until like 18, and then, you know, reality started to set in. You know, just not be able to make it to NBA, but to go overseas. So I definitely had a dream as a kid of playing in the NBA. So this is my 3rd year in Europe, and I think I'm adjusting pretty well. Obviously, there's still more to learn and, you know, still more to accomplish, but overall, I think I'm adjusting pretty well. The surprises are the culture. I've been in Poland, Greece, and now the Czech Republic, and all 3 are very different from each other. So that is kind of the biggest surprise, and also the food. You know, the language barrier is pretty different from the U.S. And also, you know, the people. People are pretty nice. Not so much in the U.S., but, you know, it's pretty cool. So what surprised me the most was our little chant we do after each win we have after the game by Dominic. The previous 2 teams I was on, we never did that really. All we did was, you know, have a talk after the game and, you know, break it down. But this year in Pardubic, Dominic screams to the top of his lungs and his face turns red like a tomato. That's the funniest ever. So what I've discovered in my 2 months here in Pardubic was Tyršových sadech, where I come here to, you know, clear my thoughts about, you know, the tough loss against Nürnberg, or, you know, each win against, you know, different opponents that we have so far this year. And also, you know, when I'm feeling lonely or, you know, just alone without family, that's where I come and just, you know, let all my thoughts out and think about future endeavors and what I can accomplish more. So for me, the Czech Republic language is not so easy, but not so hard. So I would say, you know, right in the middle. And, you know, one of the hardest words that I've learned today was Tyršových sadech. But I got it now though, so. Yes, I like taking selfies, and where, it doesn't really matter, just wherever I'm walking. So I just walk like this and just